The Interrupted Podcast presents Interrupted Outdoors, your home for hearing the greatest outdoor stories, learning about the latest gear and tactics that will prepare you to experience the best of life in the outdoors.
Well, it's about 5:30. I'm in my quick evening stand, just because I didn't have too much time tonight, but I think it's going to be a good night on the front end of this big weather system we have coming in. It's still pretty warm out, but not too much has been moving around. There's some deer starting to really show up on this camera. So this is kind of a sit to prepare for Saturday morning when it should be one of the best mornings we've had. Prerut conditions. It's going to be cold, high pressure. So looking forward to it. Got a good setup here. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Well, it's October 30th, 2020. Prerut is on. Buck activity's picking up. Haven't seen a lot of sign, but the cameras are definitely showing more day walkers. So we're out here on a quick evening sit again. I checked a few cameras. I wasn't actually going to sit in this site tonight because it's basically underwater. We've had an insane amount of rain in the past week, and it turns into basically a swamp back here. But in the past 2 nights, there's been 2 decent bucks that have cruised through here, one in the morning, one in the evening. So just with the activity picking up, and this is basically on the edge of a bedding area, probably 100 yards from a good bedding area, but they cruise through here to get access out to a field. So I'm just going to sit tight, and I was going to go check another stand that I think I was going to sit in, but with that activity picking up, and it's already pretty late in the afternoon, I think we're going to go ahead and just sit. And tomorrow morning is going to be a cold morning, calm. Should be exceptional to get in here. So if we see something tonight, we'll probably come back here. If not, we'll maybe make an adjustment for the morning. But looking forward to this sit tonight, so we'll check in here in a little bit. Kind of see a little bit down in there. It's just wet everywhere. This is a slick, pretty good setup here. This is all normally dry as a bone. But again, the amount of rain that we have in here is just ridiculous. So I'm sure it's moved the bedding around a little bit, which isn't great, but I think all in all, they're still going to be moving through here and chasing does through here to get to a field that's just a little south of where I'm sitting. So they honestly spin this around. They should be coming right through here. They walk along there, and then they either head back to a bedding area there, or they're going to head this way over to another bedding area. So I've had this spot for a long time. I've seen some good bucks, but I've never shot a giant out of here, so I know they're here. We'll see what happens. Well, it's about a little after 10 after 6. Give it another 15 minutes. I had something come splashing through pretty far off, but thought it was coming in, but not sure, it just kind of stopped. So run in just a little bit, see if we can draw someone's attention. So we'll see. Last night a decent buck came through about 20 after, so definitely wait and see what happens. finally getting a chance to talk to the camera this morning. It's Halloween, October 31st. I have a good high pressure system that moved in. Brought some good cold weather. I'm sure there was a little bit of frost here and there last night. So, got in here to this stand right off the edge of a field that I've been sitting in from time to time. And right at first light, I had 2 yearlings come in, a little weary. They hung around for a little while. We got a little bit of footage of them. And then I could hear another one coming. I figured it was a buck coming in, watching them. Sure enough, it was. About 10 minutes later, he came in. He never came in front of the camera. I couldn't move. He had me pinned down. But it was just a young 1.5-year-old little 3-point, just kind of cruising around. So, it's been a good morning so far. Be grunting a little bit this morning and see what happens. So, picture perfect Prerut morning. Another couple days we should be really seeing them start chasing here in Maryland. So good luck to everybody out this morning. Well, I'd like to sit longer, but like many of you guys out there, we've got family obligations, so it was a good sit this morning. I'm going to try and slip on out of here, not disturb too much. It's partly why I picked this stand. I can get back to the truck pretty quickly. And, yeah, we'll get back in here quite a bit this week, hopefully. Stay tuned. Nice little 3-point that came through right about 8 yards. I don't know if you could pick up that. Just rattled in a little spike. Came in real curious, checked us out, and now it's coming back out. Pretty cool.